Guruma, what is truth?
I think so. The question should be, what is untruth? Again, the moment we use the language, language can be a very big tool of communication. But in the inner world, this rather brings a lot of hurdles and obstacles. Because when we say moon, it doesn't mean moon. When we say spring, it doesn't bring all that fresh breeze and the colors and the fragrance with it. Similarly, truth can be defined in two ways, positive and the negative. It can be said in a positive way that truth is a truth. And if you want to expound more on that, then we can say it is which ever lasts. It is the supremest consciousness. Truth is that it is. The very isness, the very essence of the isness is the truth. If I go more precise, then I would just go silent. Because silence is the only way with which it can be explained. But what untruth is can be known by the mind. So the Vedas, the Upanishad, Vedanta give us a theory and it says, not this, neti, neti, not this, not what you see, not the body, not the senses, not the mind, not the intellect, not the consciousness. And what remains? And over there, the Vedas go silent. And Buddha declined to answer or entertain this question, but when he was persistently asked again and again, then he said shunyata. But over there again, people misinterpreted the shunyata as if nothingness. But over here, it means no thingness. Now, there's a big difference in between negative nothingness and no thingness, because no thingness is the fullness. And this fullness, or this shunyata, this emptiness, this purity is the truth. Jesus was asked this question by Pontius Pilate, what is truth? And he remained silent. And he was very right by being silent, because if he would have spoken, number one, Pontius Pilate wouldn't have understood that. And number two, Jesus knew that it cannot be explained. So why waste his energy? But his silence was again taken by the Pontius Pilate that he doesn't know what truth is. The problem is that the moment we linguistically garb any experience, we go beyond that very experience. Truth is a very afar shore which is so near us. We are right in it and right still away from it. Truth cannot be known by mind, because mind can only know the object, and truth cannot be made an object. Truth is a very subjective experience. So we can never say that I have known truth, as we can say I have known that this is a fireplace and this is the table, this is the lamp, this is the body. We cannot say, okay, this is the truth. So those who came to this realm of knowing the truth either went silent or on asking, have you known the truth? The best which they could do was smile or laugh like any Zen master then. So there are great problems in defining some things. Because the moment we define it, mind tends to believe that now I know what it is. And let me say it. We can never say or boast, I know the truth. Because the boastful ones are the most farthest away from the truth. The meek, the humblest, can only move on this path. But this is something which is very subjective experience. Cannot be made an objective. So we cannot display what truth is. Even the best of the masters couldn't do that. Cannot do that. Because it is something which need an persistent contemplation, meditativeness, sheer quietude of the mind, great patience, which people don't have it. They think everything can be ready-made and instantaneously achieved, and we can arrive on the truth in that way. But sorry, we cannot. A Kohinoor is found just once in a while, and this truth is the Kohinoor, which is found by the very rarest of the human beings, because people don't have that depth. They're too superficial for their spirituality also. Sometimes they really make a mock of it. That's the reason people are always looking for easy ways to know what truth is and easy ways to get enlightened. But there is nothing easy. It is an arduous journey, and one needs to have that sheer dedication and vigilance. And that too in consistency. That you get absorbed into this very question, what truth is, what truth is, what truth is. And then time comes when the mind just stops in stillness. And in that very stillness, one begins to delve into the core of the mind. And in that very core of the mind, there comes a window where one knows the root of this mind. And that is nothing. And in that very moment of nothingness, this fullness called truth happens. But again, it is something which we know when we are in that. So this truth is such that you have to be the truth. You can't know the truth because you are the truth.
Right.